All right, guys. Thought I'd show you. Just noticed the other day I've accidentally on purpose left a rope roller in my toolbox, and they claim to be resistant to rust and corrosion. And after sort of forgetting about this in here for, I'm guessing maybe a year, 6 months at least, you can see how corroded it's all gone. Now, I have other bits of tools in here that are stainless steel and have rusted. There's not a lot of salt in here, but definitely it is a moist environment. So even some of my other tools you can see in there have gone quite rusty. So what can we do with this? Is it useless? Is it a throwaway? Can we bring it back to what it's supposed to be? And this is what it's supposed to be. All rollercam and rope roller are made from an alloy called Zamic 5. Now, as you can see here, it's a zinc-based alloy containing roughly 4% aluminium, 1% copper, and bugger all magnesium. Known for its superior in strength, hardness, and creep resistance compared to Zamic 3, and it's needed high corrosion resistance and dimensional stability. Well, that's all good and well, but why has this one corroded so much? All right, just going to grab a little something, and it's off to the man cave. Lights, camera, action. Now, I can't really explain why it has corroded to this extent. I suspect it might have been touching some other metals, and that could create some electrolysis or something like that. But anyway, I asked Google, and it's a sort of a zinc oxide that's developed, and they recommended that you wash it in acid, i.e. vinegar. So let's give that a go. Just using a standard toothbrush to start off with. Maybe I should let it soak, I don't know. Leave it there overnight. Doesn't seem to be doing much. Oh, that lever has completely seized. I can't push down that at all. The rope actually goes both ways, so the spring function has seized. Try a heavier duty brush. The brass, although tarnished, still looks pretty good, and the stainless steel pins are also still perfect. I think that's going to need a little bit more of a heavy duty buff. All right, let's get to the real machine then. Just as I stopped the camera, I was just having another look, and you can see the stainless steel spring in here is still looking good. And then I just went to hit the button again, and she did release. So I'm getting some movement here now. Maybe the vinegar is doing its job. So I'm just going to continue with that a little bit. So how about we just take the string out. Oh, there's a knot in there. Okay. Oh, there we go. Look, we've got the springing back now. So, although it looked as if its days were numbered, we've got it back. Just going to lock that in here so I can see if I can get the brass wheel turning. There we go. You see that? There we go. The brass roller is actually turning, and I can't pull that way. It's locked, but I can pull this way. So that's actually fully functional again now. Oh. And something else I noticed, little notch just here has been eaten out. What I suspect is that's where another metal thing got caught, and that created the electrolysis, because that's just an unusual amount of corrosion in that tiny little spot there. But the spring mechanism is working fine. The brass roller is rolling. Happy days. Now, we didn't have to, but I'm going to give this a bit of a buff on the old grinder. And, well, not as good as new, but as good can be. Even the brass came up nice. So, as I recommend, anyway, just a bit of a dab with some WD or silicone spray. It doesn't really matter, guys. You can use olive oil, sewing spray, bike chain lube. It doesn't matter. Any sort of oil will help. So that's now completely unseized. The brass roller, yeah, that turns pretty freely. Actually, how good is the WD? Yeah, that's really cleaned it up nicely. Well, there we have it, guys. One rejuvenated, renovated rope roller. That's the new one. And you buy quality, it'll last a lifetime. So I say just a little bit of keep a bit of oil on it, keep it dry. If you do put it in salt water, just give it a quick rinse with fresh water, and the tools will look after you if you look after them.